Hey everybody, it's Brian back with Inspiring How You See That, the channel where we like to talk about all kinds of music and entertainment and bring you some great interviews with some of your favorite artists. So if you're interested in that, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. We do post multiple times weekly, so when you do that and you hit the notification bell, you'll be one of the first people that's updated, so you'll always know whenever Kevin and I are putting out a new video. And today we're going to bring you, and we've done a few of these, I believe this is, I think, the fourth one that I've done so far, some of my favorite sad songs. As I've talked about before, I love sad music. I kind of love that melancholy, the emotional, and so I thought, it'd be kind of fun, and I wrote down a list that was just huge. So I decided to kind of break these up into some smaller videos where we talk about 10 at a time. And so today we'll talk about 10 more sad songs that I love. And this is going to be across all music genres. So the first one is Runaway Train by Soul Asylum. This came out in the early 90s and was just a fantastic song. When I was a kid, I loved it. It basically is from the point of view of like a homeless teenager who's struggling to make it through the world. It's a beautiful, sobering song. And the lead singer's got such a cool, unique voice. And that song has just always stuck with me. And now, 25, 30 years later, it's still one that I love to listen to. And I think I will for the rest of my life. And for all of these, we'll kind of put a little snippet of each song. And we'll put links down below so you can see the video and get the entire song. The next one, this one. This one's a country kind of talky song, and it makes me want to cry every single time I hear it, and it's called Teddy Bear by Sovine. And it just, you gotta hear this one. I don't want to give up too much, but it's basically from the point of view of a truck driver who, this little boy comes over the CB and he talks to him and basically tells him his life story, and it's heartbreaking, and it just if you don't nearly tear up when you hear this song, I'm convinced you probably don't have a soul. So check out Teddy Bear by Sovine. Number 3 on the list today is going to be Homesick by Mercy Me. This song really sticks out to me. There was a time in my life where actually I lived in another state for a couple years. And I made some amazing friends out there, but I was really, really homesick. And I was at a point in my life where I needed to actually come back. And this song by Mercy Me, who I've always been a big fan of, really touched on those emotions perfectly, what I was feeling. Now, it's more about, being homesick, that you've lost someone who has passed away, and that you're homesick and that you are looking forward to heaven. As a Christian, you're looking forward to going and being with the Lord and seeing those loved ones who are now with Him. And I just think it's such a beautiful song, and it's something that, even if you're not a Christian, I think you can appreciate that feeling. If you are a believer, I think it means that much more to you. So definitely check out Homesick by Mercy Me. Number 4 on the list is, and this is a classic from Marty Robbins, This Time You Gave Me a Mountain. Wow. I mean, it just, from a point of view of a man who has lost everything, including his family. And it's basically a prayer. It's a cry out to God of, I've always been able to overcome the hills and the valleys, but this time you gave me I don't think I can overcome this. This is too much. And I think we've all been there. And I think every single one of us can relate to that feeling. And so, putting it to music, putting it to words, and Marty Robbins, as I know we've talked about before, is one of the greatest storytellers, in my opinion, in certainly country music, but probably all of music history. And so you owe it to yourself to give a listen to This Time You Gave Me a Mountain by Marty Robbins. Number 5, another classic country one from George Jones, and it's The Grand Tour. Another one about a guy who has lost his family and is just heartbroken. And again, I don't want to give away too much of these songs. Not that it's a spoiler for a song that's 45 years old, but still, I want to encourage you guys to listen to it yourself and build your own thoughts and feelings on the song. And this one always gets me. I love this. I love George Jones. Like Marty Robbins, George Jones for me is a fantastic storyteller and is able to put you in the place of the main character of the song. And I just so appreciate how he was able to do that. So moving on, number 6 is Everybody Hurts by REM. Another one that just, it's got that melancholy, the way Michael Stipe sings it with a lot of emotion. And again, we can all relate to it. We've all been heartbroken. We've all had things that caused us pain. And I think it's as weird as it sounds, there's a comforting feeling knowing that somebody else gets that they understand what you're going through. And I think that's what this song is about. So check out Everybody Hurts by REM. Number 7 on the list, Smash Into Pieces, one of my favorite bands, Save It for the Living. And wow, this one, and I've talked about before how Smash Into Pieces does not shy away from controversial subjects or subjects that are very difficult to sing about. And this is really sing about from the point of view of someone on their deathbed. And, a man, and he's talking to his wife or girlfriend saying, hey, I want you to move on. I want you to find somebody and share your love with them. Save it for the living. Don't waste it on me. I've talked about this song before. The cool thing is they actually just within the past month or so, at the time that we're filming this, which is mid-March, Smash Into Pieces came out with an acoustic version of this song, which is even more stripped down and even more beautiful. As always, I love Smash Into Pieces, so I highly encourage you to check them out and check out both versions of Save It for the Living. So now we're down to the final 3 in this list. So at number 8, 45 by Shinedown. Love Shinedown. I think Brent has one of the greatest voices I've ever heard. Brent Smith, the lead singer. Just such a unique, amazing voice that can just really put you in the feeling and in the atmosphere of the song. And 45 is another one that's kind of like a desperate cry, almost a prayer, from a lost soul who's at the end of their rope. And again, it just resonates with all of us. And I love how that song just brings up that emotion, and it just, I don't know, the way it makes you feel is indescribable. You just have to listen to it to understand. So give a listen to 45 by Shinedown. Coming in at number 9, and this is a remake, and I love the original, but I think I love this cover better. It's from George Canyon, who's a country Canadian singer who we did an artist spotlight on, and it's 7 Spanish Angels. It was originally done by Willie Nelson and Ray Charles, and this song is beautiful. I mean, it's, again, a tearjerker like these all are, but it's told basically from the point of view of a young bride who, in the old Western times, and her new groom is gunned down, and she's about to be gunned down, and it's just such a beautiful song. I've always loved 7 Spanish Angels, and I think George Canyon just takes it to that next level. And to wrap up this video, another classic country from George Strait, who is the king of smooth country, is I Can Still Make Cheyenne. Always love this song. And it tells a story of, a man who is pulled between 2 loves. The woman that he loves and the rodeo that he just can't give up. And so he's basically given an ultimatum by her, and then she moves on with another man, and he says, okay, I can still make the next rodeo. I'm going to miss you, I love you, but I'm gone. And it's just so, as George Strait always does, the way he delivers it is just so smooth. I mean, his voice is just incredible, and I adore this song. So those are 10 more of my favorite sad songs. As always, let me know what you guys think of these, and, leave a comment with some of the sad songs that you love. As I said before, I'm a sucker for these. I will sit there and cry like a baby. That's just who I am. I got it from my dad, so blame him. But no, it's something that I will always love, so always looking for new ones, so leave us the comment, give us a thumbs up if you like this video. As always, we love when you guys spend this time with us. We love you all. God bless, and rock on.